Alright, so we're checking out another tactical EDC flashlight. This is the SOFIRN SK1, and there's a little picture of what it looks like on the box. 1300 lumens, 479 meters max throw, and we got some more specs back here. So there's different light levels, so 2 lumens, 20, 240, 700, and the different levels: low, medium, high, and turbo, and the run time for each. So if you're only at low 2 lumens level, it's going to go 200 hours, and then it runs down from there: 59, 130 minutes, and then on turbo it goes 3 minutes at 1300 lumens, and then it drops down to 700 lumens and will last 120 minutes. And then this is how far each of those will go. So obviously less intensity, not as far, and it will go up to 479 meters, is like 1500 feet, I think. IP68 waterproof rated, 1 meter drop damage resistance. And here are some of the dimensions and the weight: 87 grams, not too heavy. I think it runs off of an 18650. Let's go ahead and get everything out of the box. A couple more things here on the bottom of the box. I think this SFT25R is the LED type, and then the color temperature is 6000 to 6500 Kelvin. So we've got a little notice here. It says there's some insulating paper there that's preventing the battery from working. So obviously it won't work unless you take those out, and you get a pretty nice instruction manual. They'll explain how all the functions work, but we're going to run through how all this stuff does in the video. It's pretty basic. There's only like 3 different modes, and there's like a half press and a full press. Actually, it shows you the general operation right there. There's 3 modes: tactical mode, duty mode, lock mode, and then different light modes that occur. Pause the video if you want to take a look at that, but we'll go ahead and demo it right now. Looks like this is some sort of a wrist strap, and you got some spare O-rings in here in case the ones on the flashlight wear out, so it will maintain its waterproof rating. And you get a USB-C to USB-C cable. This is for charging it. Alright, so here is the flashlight, and you got a 2-way clip here, so you can put on a hat or on a belt. And this is the 3-way switch here on the back. So 3 different modes: tactical mode, lock mode, and duty mode. Here's the reflector, and there is the LED. Gonna be pretty intense. And this material is 6061 aluminum, and pretty standard, pretty nice actually. Got a little light there. I think it's for knowing what's going on with the charge level. And then this is the rubber cap for the USB-C port for charging the battery, and you want to make sure that's closed, so if you're using it in a waterproof environment you don't damage it. And this is the button here on the back. So obviously it's not working because you got to take that paper out, but there's I can tell there's a half press, and then there's a full press. So there's 2 modes on this button. And let's go ahead and let's take the battery out. Yep, so there's that paper. It just popped out when I released it. It says remove, and it's a button top type of battery. Don't think there's one on the bottom. It look like flat bottom there. SOFIRN branded rechargeable 18650 lithium ion cell, 3000 milliamp hours. And now we should be able to use it. So those are the O-rings that you want to replace if they wear out. Alright, so let's see if it has any charge on here. Let's go into the lock mode here, and if you press the button, if you short press the button, you get that moonlight mode, as you can see. And if you full press it, it doesn't make a difference, half press or full press, you get the moonlight button or the moonlight mode, and then it turns off when you release it. So that way, if you're in lock mode, if you accidentally hit the button, it should just turn off, not wasting the battery. And then we have the tactical mode. So I think the half press, it goes right to turbo mode. That's the brightest level, probably blinding you here. And if you full press the button, it's going to be strobe. So just give you a little warning here that you're going to get a strobe light. So You might want to fast forward the video if that bothers you. We're going to full press the button. You get that strobe. So those are the two modes in tactical mode, and then in duty mode, this is where you get your different modes. So let's see here, if we short press, turns it on, and it's in moonlight mode. Short press again, increases the intensity to the next mode, low, medium, high, turbo, and then back down to low. And if you long press it, I think it just turns it off. Yeah, so short press of the loop turns it on, and then each short press increases the intensity, and if you long press it, it turns off the flashlight. Alright, so just do a quick charging test, and it looks like when it's charging it turns red. I think either it turns green when it's full or it turns off, so that way you know when it's fully charged. Alright, so this one, let's go ahead and take it out. I'm going to test the different modes, the different intensity levels, and see how far the light goes. Alright, testing out the flashlight here, and dark area that I tested another flashlight previously. You can see, can't see anything. Go ahead and turn on. Alright, so I got the moonlight 2 lumen lowest setting turned on here. You can see it's lighting up. You see this little circle that's right in front here. Can't really make out much, and obviously it's not going to go that far off in the distance there. Alright, here's the next level. This is the low setting. Again, we can make out some details, but not a whole lot. Definitely much brighter than the first level. And this is a tree right over here. That's pretty close. You can see it lights that up, whereas the moonlight did not. There's another tree over here that is being lit up. And let's go to the next level. And a lot more that we can see in terms of distance. You can make out that tree way off in the distance. Go to the next one. Alright, so here's the turbo mode, and I can see that these trees off in the distance, about 350 meters or 350 feet away, are lit up, but not really coming out too well on the camera. This closer tree here definitely is lit up a lot more. But yeah, turbo mode definitely is making the flashlight kind of warm already, but you can see that the beam reaches farther and is also wider, and give you a good idea of how this flashlight works. But that'll do it for this video. I'll put a link down in the video description if you guys want to check it out. Talk to you guys in the next one.